You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter. And they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. Return starts at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Motioning the tight end left. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got Shaheed. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing from the gun here. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Trying again, following the sack. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Completes this one to Jahan Johnson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Escapes the pocket. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They motion Dotson over left. From the red zone now. He's on the move. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get the game's first points here in the second. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Do we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right, because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league, and the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
That one splits the uprights, and they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10. Throwing is Hill. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And that's good for a gain of 5. Cooper to Gene with the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 26 on second down. Taken in by Shaheed. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Back to throw, Hill. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Second and 10 now. Finds him over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They are throwing it again. Connecting on the slant. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Here's Hill now. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 43. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. That's into the hands of Barkley. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Wow, wide open here, complete. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
The ability to take any completion, short or deep down the sideline, and continue adding yardage, that's called yak, and every coach loves it.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Getting out to his left. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Chased out to his right. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They've got a man in motion. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Nothing on that play, and now we have second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down more than...
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And this won't be a return. It's going to be a touchback, but because it hit in the landing zone first, Brock, per the new rules this season, the ball comes out to the 20 and not the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And they send a man in motion. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They're set up at the 35 now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hill. He's got a man left. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Now Hill. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. He'll throw it yet again. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Hill to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Hill. He finds him beyond the marker. And he goes out a little short of the 40. They hit him for 5 yards on fourth down and get the successful conversion.
So close to getting off the field. But the fourth down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another fourth down.
Back to throw, Hill. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. This one misses the tight end. So it's second down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Still sticking with the passing game. He puts some juice on it deep. He's got it inside the 10. And he drives this forward to the 6. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Reed now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought down by Tyrann Mathieu. Offense up to the line fast. On the play fake, it's Hurts. That's complete inside the 35. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down throwing for Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Throwing from the gun. Got for big yards on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The Big play nets him 17 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Into the hands of Olave. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. The third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 39. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not
the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Able to get it to Barkley. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Barkley's got it. Oh, he dropped that defender. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he scampers ahead and gets two on the carry.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's another carry for Barkley. Escapes a defender. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Working quickly here. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Escapes out to the left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
They'll motion Brown right. That one's complete, right side. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He throws a bullet. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there instantly. As he made the pick,